Hail to the Commanders, hail victory.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18, pioneers. Red.
Play action. Here's Daniels. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready. Check. 70 Lions. Hey, Crash. Ready.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on. Let's cook it, 19.
Another run here for Robinson. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Washington.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
70 Simple, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Pushed out to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jonathan Cooper able to stay with the quarterback. He runs him down for a loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, Victoria, 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They
come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Panther Street. Panther Street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Robinson. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Get it. Cougar 19.
On play action, Daniels forced out to his right. That one complete to Brian Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the give, it's Robinson. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first, Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second and 10. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down, Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced to his right. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard.
Cougar 19.
They'll go again with Robinson. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. How about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Third and long.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Huh. Big Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Trap 50, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll throw it with Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. On 4th down, the Commanders are going to send out their veteran Tressway to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Moving to his left. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28. Throwing is Nix. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. This is not going to work out. It's flag. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Back at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Ready, set. Hurt. Step it in. 60 Bobcat. 6, 7, tap 60, tap 50.
Daniels now on first down. This one complete. A.J. Osborne with the grab. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, They cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 76.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. It is 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Pioneers.
To throw is Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 29. And it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Hot 70, hot 70. Go, Riggs, go. Check, hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Harry, touchdown, Washington. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. 14.
Broncos 13. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Mims sent in motion here. Nix now on 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Mims sent in motion here. Play action now. It's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2, as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Denver 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll go play action with Nix. That one taken in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
He's got it. Broncos will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Commanders 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Ready? Cowboys! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
On the set.
From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Here we go. Set. Panthers, 18 Cardinals.
They run over center with Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready, ready.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Huh. Ready, ready.
He'll try to run for it. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a first down.
So this is just another element that Jaden Daniels brings to this Washington offense is the ability to use the quarterback, Mike, in design runs in short yardage situations. It's just such an advantage. We saw it last year as a rookie, and they're certainly not afraid to call his number and go get those tough yards.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Nick Bonito there for the tackle.
Brings up second down.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Get it. Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60.
Throwing is Daniels. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
18 Cop.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
First down.
Ready, set.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Cougar 19, here we go, here we go. 65, Mustang 19. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. To the goal line and in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown Commanders. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Broncos 23, Commanders 21. Gay to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. that catch number 40 on the season for him.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. On the move left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Escaping to his left. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Mims sent in motion here. A run with Harvey. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing is Nix. Down the sideline. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
To throw is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's into the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. Panther, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels now on 1st down. Work in the middle. He's got Ertz. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Drop 60, drop 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front?
And he will score! Game on! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
The run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On first down, it's Robinson. A gain of 11 there, and a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Daniels quick to Debo, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ready.
Here is 2nd and 7.
18 Rodney, 18 Rat, 19 Tiger, 19 check. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Ready, set.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Off the boot bootleg. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Here's a big one. This third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here is first and 10. And in motion is Ingram. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Play action now. It's Nix. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game.
8-yard attempt.
And this is blocked. They got it. He gets free. He's inside the 30. Inside the and they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's